Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We have another Cat 4-5 criterium for you today. It's my favorite. This is footage sent in by Noah, fan of the channel. This is the Johnson City criterium. Like I said, Cat 4-5 field, and I only have the last 6 or 7 minutes of this race, and I really wanted to talk about the last 2 corners. So we're going to get there in a second, but first I just wanted to show off how good Noah was doing. In a criterium, especially in the closing laps, you want to stay towards the front, but not actually on the front. So you want the benefit of the draft, but you also want to retain your good position. And that's what Noah's doing right now. Let's slow it back down to normal speed right here with about 1,400 meters to go, and let's walk through the last lap and a half or so. Okay, so right off the bat, Noah is going to assert his position right here and not let these 2 riders on his left and his right take his wheel. There he goes. And I like this move. You got to get your elbows out for a move like this. And for those of you who are not comfortable with contact in crit racing, I've mentioned this in my other videos, go out with a buddy, go on some grass, start at low speeds and do bumping drills. You'll feel much more confident in situations like that. But as I was talking, kind of a bummer, he lost that wheel in the next corner. He was assertive, but he didn't stay assertive, and I liked his position before. You know, now we're 1,100 meters to go, and you want to be maybe 4th or 5th wheel in this position. And he's fallen back to, like, I don't know, what is this, 8th wheel. So, but that's all right. There's still some time. The problem is, yeah, see, like right now he has to go back out into the wind to retake those 2 spots, which you kind of have to do. But I like the way he did that. He took the inside on that corner, so that's good. Now, I would normally say stay right here. That was, what, 5th wheel? Stay right there. But he's actually finding his teammate. Right as they cross 1 to go, his teammate is in the Hammer Nutrition bib shorts right here in front of him. And look at this, guys. Teamwork in the Cat 5 field. Like, who said it's not possible? But 650 meters to go with just 1 lead-out guy in front of you is pretty far. You can almost get away with it on a technical course like this. But right here, Noah's even checking with his teammate to make sure that he knows that he's on his wheel. So this is good teamwork. But coming into this corner, this is where things start to go really wrong. And Noah just comes in with a little bit too much speed. And oh my God, let's watch that one more time. So Noah doesn't want to touch the brakes. He wants to preserve his speed. But in this case, if you've gotten the timing wrong in a corner, like, oh my God, I'm leaning in my chair. Those are Cinderblocks. Like, somebody should talk to this race promoter maybe. Cinderblocks on the ground, and then that high-vis orange netting. If your handlebars touch that, you're going to be introducing yourself to those Cinderblocks real quick. So then Noah overcorrects and swings way out to the left, and God only knows what's happening behind him right now. I'm sure he just chopped a bunch of wheels, maybe caused a crash. Who knows? But that was a pretty sloppy corner. He lost his lead-out guy, but to be honest, he's recovered pretty nicely, and he's still in really good position. He's still going to be able to duke this out for the win. I don't know what kind of chaos he caused behind, but here we go, guys. Last corner is about to make up for it. And what do I always say? You got to be first through the last corner in a criterium because that guarantees you a podium spot, usually the win. And look how well he takes this corner. We're going to come back to that corner. But check it out. He still pops off a decent sprint, 1,100 watts, puts his head down. There's only 50 meters left, takes the win. Boom. Well-deserved win. Actually, it came down to a bike throw. But I want to rewind for a second, and I want to take a look at that last corner one more time. Okay, so he comes around his teammate with some speed, and he decides to take the inside as he approaches this final corner. And this is a great idea. See, he's protecting his left-hand side. He's making sure that nobody can come underneath him and dive bomb the corner last second. And I like that he swings out far to the right here after hitting the apex of the corner. My one criticism is he could have swung out even further to the right, and that would have allowed him to continue pedaling, because if you guys noticed, he actually stopped pedaling for a good 4 or 5 seconds through that corner. And if he would have straightened that corner out and swung all the way out to the right, it would have accomplished 2 things. First, he could have continued pedaling through the corner, and also, if he would have gone all the way back to these other cinder blocks, then he would have prevented somebody from overtaking him on his right. And, I mean, he still won, right? So, good job, Noah. Congrats on the win. I just think that it didn't necessarily need to come down to a bike throw. He could have been up at, 34, 35 miles an hour in that sprint instead of 31 if he took that corner perfectly. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you at the next one.